Let me do a title screen. We are at the Kirby-Hill Mansion, the first Victorian mansion built in Hardin County. Don't know the exact year yet. We'll find that out later. And no, I did not get that on tape.
The lady that this room up here, people have said they've seen her. She was the last family member to live in the house.
I know that I'm sensitive, but I'm not that accurate yet. But I am sensitive, and I've ordered stuff up this place.
So,
I was curious.
Is there a ghost story associated with this house?
Not that I know.
Oh, okay. You couldn't just make one up.
Probably could.
Okay. Oh, well. You know, the theory I usually use is I just follow history, and usually old buildings like this do have some type of ghost story.
Sure.
And you know, I'm sure, you know, as old as this place is, I'm sure maybe somebody has passed in here at some time or another.
Oh yeah.
So,
I'm definitely picking up something here up in that area.
I guess this would be the first time ghost hunters have ever been in here, right?
As far as I know.
I forgot to pay you.
I haven't been to the tour guide very long, so.
Oh, okay. Who do I
One more,
pay?
Terry. Oh, we got one more? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was messing around.
Oh, here, I'll come this one.
Okay.
And you said there's a couple more?
Yeah, there should be 3 more coming.
Okay. Well, we'll just wait on that.
We sure appreciate this.
No problem.
It's a beautiful old house.
It's a gorgeous house.
This was designed by Clayton. What was his name? Clayton, the architect? Do you know?
It's written somewhere.
It is.
It looks like one of the Clayton Victorians, like from Galveston. I think his name was Lewis Clayton.
One of these.
Do you remember?
I don't know anything about this house.
Well, I'm talking about the architect that did most of these Victorian designs. Yeah, Lewis.
Somewhere, but I've seen it here
I've got
in
the
the house
paperwork.
somewhere
Here,
where the
get the
architect is, but
In the car.
I haven't been here long enough
I've
to
researched it.
Oh, okay.
really say yes or no.
Okay. It's just, you know, side
We'll
note.
get back in the car, I'll get it for you and you'll know.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
I didn't catch anything in there. I wish I did.
ITC, Instrumental Transcommunications. Let me zoom
They
in.
have them here too.
Take some muscles to get there.
Quit. You're interfering with the spirit realm.
That doesn't look good.
Because they get off track and they stick. Yeah, and it's right.
Short circuits. Goes up in flames.
That's why they don't work.
Well, just for them, but if it was upstairs, I'm pretty sure I felt the presence of the ghost up here.
I'm
Yeah.
liking this old
Kind
organ.
of like in between. No, seriously, it's just right for this area. I felt a presence, and I've never seen sound. I don't know anything about it. And it's the first time I've been here. I just decided to open up my soul to it. And after about 3 years of ghost hunting, I've been there.
I don't think I'll hit anything on EVP, but I'll try.
Well, when you're in a group setting like this in an old house, it's almost impossible to run any EVP.
I do want, when we go down to over to where the light is, I want to go by the old railroad where it used to be, if it's spottable, and see if I can hear any old trains,
Okay.
ghost train.
You could have worked on it. Not here, but
Right.
you know, there's some.
That's a nice
I
area.
don't live here. Oh, in Kountze.
It is
yes.
nice.
No. We've been living here about.
I'm from nowhere.
Got a couple of us from Spring, a couple from Pasadena, a few from the Galleria.
One of us being me from just south of Second Methodist Church.
Oh. Okay, I don't think the tour has actually started yet, guys. Where are you?
It's a real nice kitchen.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
It makes me want to have some.
This is what my kitchen looked like in Oregon, in the cabin I had in Oregon, almost exactly. Okay, move out.
I think the other
That ghost knows we're
catch
here.
up with us. It won't take them long.
Sure.
It's not a real long tour.
No problem.
And they can just catch up with us, and then they can ask questions if they have any, after.
Okay.
Well, I want to welcome you to the Kirby-Hill house. A lot of people have worked really, really hard to get the house to this position. It was in really, really bad disrepair. And thanks to one woman, really, now to Overstreet, who is no longer with us, she really, really did most of the work. And then a lot of people began to help her out, once they saw her vision. But this is the Kirby-Hill house, the home of the Kirby and the Hill families. The house was built in 1902 by James Kirby, but it doesn't give the name of the architect.
Oh, okay.
They established a lumber empire and dominated the economy of this region for almost 100 years. From the time James Kirby loaned his little brother the money to get started until the city of Houston paid tribute in a banquet honoring him, John Henry Kirby was an international legend. A barber once asked about a large, imposing man, and he replied, "That's John Henry Kirby. When he crows, it's daylight in East Texas." His niece, Lucy Kirby-Hill, dominated this house for 50 years. Her granddaughter, Audie Lois Hill, sold the property to the foundation in 1992. My name is Rose Hall. I'm a volunteer. As you tour this house, you will meet all the people who lived here, and you need to stay together as a group and remember to resist the urge to touch anything.
Yes.
Right in here, we'll show you the family tree. There's photos of everybody.
Guess I'll follow the pack.
We'll go over that for a minute, and then we'll
Okay.
actually start the tour of the house.
Okay, watch the radio behind y'all.
Got it?
Thank you, sorry.
No problem.
Watch the radio.
This is where it originated. It started out with Martha Kirby and James Kirby. And then Lucy was their daughter, and Buddy was their son, and then these are how the family tree went down, and then here is Audie Lois Hill, the last inhabitant of the house. And she died, what year did she die?
Who?
Audie.
1992?
93? Okay, so it says 92.
No, a year after she sold us the house.
Oh, really? Yeah, it was 93, that's right, I remember them telling me. So she didn't live long after the house was donated over to the foundation. So, and then here's a picture. As you can see, they put back the picket fence in the front. It's not the same, but it's real close. This is what the house looked like in 92 when they purchased it. And it's gone through a lot of changes, mostly inside. They've done some stuff outside, and they've just found out recently that a lot of the structural beams and whatnot under the house are going to have to be replaced. So a lot of behind-the-scenes type of restoration will be going on, and it'll cost a lot of money, and you won't really see it. It's not like painting or flooring or whatnot. But
It's definitely
okay,
necessary.
This is the library. The most outstanding architectural feature of the house is the curved walls inside and out, upstairs and down. As you can see, they're all curved and there's no corners in the front. That was a sign of great wealth in that time. This room is dedicated to the memory of Louise McKim. We have different people in the area who have donated money to restore a whole room, and then when they do that, they do it in memory of their mother or whoever that they loved. And James McKim is the one who donated the money. Terry, which room is the chimney behind? It says there's a chimney, and I never have really I think it's maybe this wall.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Yeah. There used to be a chimney there, and I guess they had to do away with it. The pocket doors, as they call them, allowed the rooms to be shut off so that they could be heated in the wintertime. It says you can see the curtain rod. That's the original curtain rod where they had red velvet portieres, where they, just like these, where they closed everything off and made it warmer. Of course, there was no air conditioning at all back in those days, and they used the dormers on all the windows, and these windows are full length. You could actually walk out one of these windows if you wanted to. And the side, if you noticed on the porch when you went around, there's one on this side and one on that side that actually could be used as doors. I don't know that they did do that, but they probably did. 11-foot ceilings for the heat to rise, so the space where the people are would be a lot cooler. Let's see. It says all 8 rooms open onto a porch, and the original bronze screens open like doors, and those are the original screens. They were able to salvage them. Let's see. They don't have that down here anymore.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
That's a piano?
Yeah, I'm coming in there now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
This is the next room in the dining room, and it does talk about the piano. This piano is an 1850 square grand made of rosewood. It was donated by the Bowers of Winnie and belonged to the family of General Burleson of the Texas Revolution. It's just like the one Mrs. Sam Houston had that is on display in Huntsville. This room is dedicated to the memory of Marty Pelt and the donation through donations by the Ken Pelt family. The original china closet is dishes left over from our fundraising Christmas dinner. All the family glassware and furniture was sold by the Hills before the foundation bought the house. Nelda did, however, do extensive research through photographs, and she went all over the area and was able to recuperate some of the original antiques that were in the house. I think they're mostly upstairs in the bedrooms, but let's see, I think that, let's see. Yeah, I don't think any of that's the original dishes, but there is a picture here of original furniture and how the room looked, you know, that you can look at when you
That
come
is
by.
the original china.
Oh, is it? This right here?
Yeah. Audie, when she ran into financial trouble, sold almost everything that was in the house. When she turned the house over to us, it was pretty much, I mean, just the furniture she had to have to be able to live on.
There wasn't much left.
After it was probably 1996, 97, Nell had been doing this for a couple of years, when a lady called and said, I bought the china from her and we were able to buy it back from her. That's not the entire collection,
Right.
but you can tell in the picture, that's the same china that was in the cabinet.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Very good.
Are you able to show the piano or?
Yeah, we can open it.
Can you do that?
That would be nice.
Can I do that? It's beautiful.
Nice job, Paula.
It is gorgeous. That rosewood is awesome.
It is. So this is like an exact sister model of what the Sam Houstons owned.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Wow. And it's that all the way
Oh,
back.
okay, all right,
Yeah.
okay.
That is
It won't lay
pretty.
all, yeah, that stuff up there won't lay all the way.
Yeah,
it laid all the
okay.
way down.
Wow, that's nice.
Wow. I can imagine people playing.
That reminds me of New Orleans. That reminds me of New Orleans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
That is, yeah.
Is this an original piece of the house?
No.
So- no, okay, that
No.
wasn't.
It came from the general, you said?
That is
Yes.
nice.
It came from a family in Winnie.
I've
The
never
Bowers.
seen a piano like that.
I think I've heard of the Bowers.
Probably have.
Yeah.
Seems like a big
The
name.
Winnie Bowers, yeah.
Okay, if you'll come in here, you can look that way, and I'll talk to you about the organ.
Okay,
That's an original piece.
Is it? I thought it was.
go ahead.
I don't think so. It doesn't work, does it, Terry?
No, that one does not.
I mean, I keep calling you Terry.
I know what you mean.
I know your name's not Terry, your mom's name's Terry. Okay. The organ was given to Miss Lucy on her 12th birthday in 1884. That's all it says about it. The staircase is made of pine and was shipped here in 3 pieces from Mississippi, and it was installed by J.R. Bevel, a local lawyer working as a carpenter on the construction of this house when the factory man got sick.
Wow.
There's a closet under here that they mentioned that the little girls that lived here used to play dress up in.
I got a question. I was born in Mississippi, in Tupelo. What town did this?
It didn't say.
You know, if I had known, I could have researched this. There are a lot of organ collectors on the internet, and that, you know, you might even be able to find parts to restore that.
You can see the back.
That's a nice piece. It's in good shape. A lot of older pipe organs have had the pipes gutted out or they're banged up.
This looks very Swiss right here. It looks very Swiss.
Yeah, it does kind of, or at least European. Yeah.
I have never seen a piano look like that before.
Yeah. And you know, this was for the lamps, the oil lamps.
Right.
Set lamps on it so you could see the sheet music.
Yep. Which these are, they turn, they move. Some pieces of it are not attached.
Right.
It's very old and
Oh,
fragile,
yeah.
and we just haven't had anybody do the repairs on it yet.
My mom would have loved to have been here today.
Sure.
So would have mine. It'd be a cold day before I brought her, though.
No, it's for lamps.
Lamps?
Or the lamps.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah.
candles.
Yeah.
Beer.
Yeah,
Set your bud down.
okay, this is the, this room up here.
Or like me, the coffee cup.
Is the formal
Oh, coffee holder.
Of course, that's the original fireplace. They had it all, it was all that brick and everything is original. They didn't have to do much to it. And then all of this is original too. All that.
It's beautiful.
Let's see.
So that's the original brickwork? Wow. Because usually, you know, a mantle that old will have all kinds of soot marks and scorches all
I'm
over
sure
it.
they cleaned it to some degree. And they may have had some repair work done on it.
Yeah.
That's original.
Wow.
Okay,
I'm looking at the
the
old
pictures on the mantle
RCA.
show Lucy and her mother, Martha in 1903, and Lucy some 50 years later. In one picture, the chandelier can be seen in the mirror. Is that what's up there? They may have moved it. Maybe not. There were a few minor alterations made to the house when the electricity was installed in the mid-30s. Out the side windows at that time, you could see stairs off the porch, the two-story furniture store, the dry goods store, and the still-standing two-story pharmacy in the bank building. Out the front, you would see the white picket fence and the house built by Captain Smith, operator of the Neches River keelboats. The story goes that Judge Bevel and Mr. Hill would close off the street so their daughters could play hopscotch, even though it was the main thoroughfare from Silsbee to Sour Lake. The crepe myrtle tree, which is right there through the window, that big craggy thing, is still alive and is a certified state champion tree because of its size.
That's a crepe myrtle?
Yeah, that right there.
You're kidding me.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's over 100 years old.
That's how big that.
Nice. Very
And it's
nice.
still alive. It's over 100 years old. Crepe myrtle
The
tree.
crepe myrtle tree.
Wow. Huge that is.
Did you know,
Huge.
interesting side note, the flowers from a crepe myrtle, the dye in them is powerful enough to stain auto paint.
Wow.
So never park underneath a crepe myrtle.
This room is sponsored by Wayne and Marla McDaniel of Lumbertime. Okay, next we'll go upstairs by way of the spiral staircase and come down by the servant stairs in the kitchen.
What's behind this door?
That is the sitting room.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah, you can come in here.
Oh, okay.
This one is not.
You rock.
And the fireplace is pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah,
So
okay.
this is kind of like a den.
Yeah.
Back in that time.
Yeah,
That was like for
okay.
entertaining, and this is the den.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Now, see, this is the kind of room we'd ghost hunt.
Yeah.
The room that's not used, the room that's kind of
Well, it's not
lost.
finished either.
Uh-huh.
That's why we don't use it a
Oh my
lot.
gosh, look at the fireplace.
Have y'all found any silverware or anything stashed away in walls? Because
Oh.
where I'm from in Mississippi,
That's a good point.
They would hide things.
yes, ma'am.
During
Especially
the Civil War.
Especially during and after the Civil War.
Luke.
Anytime.
Luke, kill your night shot.
Anytime, you know, the invading Yankee armies came through southern towns, Southerners were known to stash money in walls, even in trees.
I don't know. I don't have no idea since I haven't done any of that type of work.
There's a name for that.
This is the back.
But where I come
Some
from,
kind
it's
of
not.
caching. It's treasure caching or
Let's go this way.
I know what you're talking
I'll
about.
show you the back.
Well,
There's also another thing where they'd hide like diary pages. You know, rip pages out of a diary.
well, you know where I come from, it's just common knowledge about all that stuff. It's,
Right.
it's common knowledge.
Pictures in the bathroom, but we have done some paintings.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to do that.
Well, that's where we just were.
No, this little door here.
Oh, that is the closet. It's a closet where the. What would you say the
The
two?
little girls would play dress up in there with
Ah, okay.
in the house.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And then there's the rest of the bathroom.
I don't mean to be so picky, but I'm very
He's
curious.
meticulous for
Yeah.
details.
And this is the kitchen?
Okay, we'll see it later.
Oh, that's last, okay.
We'll come upstairs now.
Okay.
The galley.
Y'all ready?
No, I'd like to see you. I'm going to contact the ghost because
I was-
presence of someone up here several times already.
I was hoping Pete could make it out here with this thermocam. He has one of the.
Oh, does it have a demo cam?
Yeah, he has the first generation thermal imaging.
Who's that?
Pete Haviland.
Oh, yeah.
He said he was going to try, but I guess he couldn't make it. Ooh, look at the pipe.
Stand right there.
Oh, I like your camera.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, thank you.
That's nice. How much was it?
I didn't know. I didn't ask Dad.
Oh, okay.
He told me to stop.
Alright, good shot.
This is really interesting. It really is.
You said open the doors to the rooms, the only thing closed so that the air conditioners in the rooms would make the rooms nice and cool.
So hot, oh, I bet it got hot here.
Oh, yeah, you don't push it.
Here, I'll get over.
Okay,
Okay,
I did
guys.
want to mention, the Kirby-Hill house is a bed and breakfast. This is the room that they offer as a bed and breakfast room. And you have, when you stay here, you have the house to yourself. You pay for the night's lodging, and they bring breakfast and have it in the kitchen for you. You prepare it yourself. That's how we do our bed and breakfast.
About how much is it a night?
It's about 95.
That's not bad.
About 95.
To have the run of the house, and we could spend the night here.
This is the room. You can come and look at it. I don't really have a lot to say about it, but
Okay.
you can like go through that way and go through the bathroom and then
okay.
come back out in the hallway.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Then
I
we'll
like
talk
that
about
room,
this
yeah.
one later. It's a very nice room.
Ooh, very nice.
See it in just a minute.
I know where I'm coming soon. Oh,
Yeah, forget the cabins. Let's just stay here.
Oh, now that's not an original toilet. You know, originally the toilet tank was up there.
Then you pulled the little string.
Right. But that sink looks original. That's a nice original sink. And look at this door. That is raw. I love this door. And the trestle. See, I grew up in houses like this in Galveston.
Usually, doors
Downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
somewhere enclosed.
You never know.
Something written.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've been ghosting for 3 years, and finally, on third year, my second sense is now leaking. It takes time.
Yeah.
And yet, I'm also.
I like that book cart. That's nice. You know, they had good ideas back then for furniture.
Because it was handmade.
I hope it doesn't rain. It just occurred to me it kind of looks like rain out there.
It's supposed to rain.
Oh no, don't say that.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's supposed to rain tonight.
I love rain and it would feel so good, but I don't want it to rain today.
We don't want it to rain.
Maybe like at night at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what we should have done is have her give us the lights out tour.
I'm gonna try to get that corner over there, just
Okay.
feel like I need to. Hold on, I'm coming down.
Hurry up, I can't hold the pose.
Poser. Cheese. You're such a poser.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I like
Ooh,
this.
check out this dude.
Is this her room?
No, that's evil.
Whoa, this guy looks mean.
He looks like he would shoot you with
He
a
looks like
shotgun.
me in about 30 years. Wow.
This was her room, wasn't it?
Look at those eyes.
This was the female's. His room's over here. This man in this picture right here, his room's right over here.
Ah, okay.
Tell you that right now. They didn't have rooms
Right.
together.
Right, that's true.
I know.
I didn't know they had.
Are they out on the
Harry Potter.
porch?
His room's over here.
Okay.
Come up with some of those.
Who knew they had Harry Potter VHS back in those days?
Everybody's always trying to get around taxes.
Yes.
Either are they in there or they.
And the blue is original. That was, they believed, and it works too, that it kept out wasps and bugs and stuff. And wasps really don't, red wasps and whatnot, don't like the color for some reason. They really don't nest up under here. And that supposedly is to keep the birds out. As you see, it's not working.
It's helping them out.
I tell you what, wrens are very, very undaunting. I mean, you have to really,
Looks like it's kind of helping them out.
yeah, giving them support structure.
Uh-huh.
But,
I'll get you some of those fake rubber snakes.
yeah, put up there. Well,
Well,
they've got an owl.
Yeah, the owl's there.
And then that's the walk down.
Oh, that feels good. Let's hope there's no rain behind it.
That's just, yeah.
It looks ready to me.
Oh.
And our cabin leaks. If you could imagine,
No.
this was this was the main street in town.
So that was the main
This was
street.
the main street right here.
Wow.
So you'd sit here on your porch and you could see whatever was going on. Like she said, before the trees grew back over this way, this building right here is an original building. There's a brick building right there. I don't remember what it said it was, but there was a bank and
Okay.
let's see.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, police car, okay.
Two-story furniture
Is that the
store,
police
with a
department?
dry goods store, and a still
Yes,
standing
that's
two-story
okay.
pharmacy in the bank building. I think that's the only one left, the brick building that's standing right there. You'll see it when you drive out. But,
Okay.
yeah, this
So
was nice.
So
To
do
just
I.
be able to sit out
It's
here
got a
and,
vibration.
Yes, it
you know, like
does.
that,
I'm just curious
breeze.
about this.
You think?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is curious about this.
Do you sense a tragedy here?
Yeah.
It's just a 30%, so it's gonna hit us and then we'll go.
Okay, guys, hey, look this way. Stay exactly where you are.
What are those spikes for?
I'm not sure what, I mean, they're plastic. I don't know what
So
it was
it's probably
decoration or,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, I actually grew up in a house like this in Galveston.
The spirit's following me.
Uh-huh.
All right, hello.
Oh, isn't this great? I love it. This would be my room. Fan and all. Heck yeah.
Now, I think over here maybe. I'm not sure, maybe both of those is where the holes where the carbide gas lamps were.
Switch infrared.
Okay, in this bedroom, there's supposed to be a picture showing you the carbide gas lamp, and you'll see the hole in the wall where it once was. You can also see some of the furniture that we were able to recover. You'll notice the closets were a later addition to the house. Lucy and her husband were both rather tall, and they had a bed that was specially made for them by Texas prisoners. Hardin County prisoners have played an important role in the development and upkeep of this museum. This room is sponsored by the daughters of Lester Cruz and the granddaughter of Mr. Crary, who worked for the Kountze brothers.
Do you know, were the Kountze brothers German or French? It sounds like a German name.
I don't know, but
And
I
I
think
won't
so.
fault you if you don't know.
I don't know, but I think you're
Okay.
right, and I think I've heard that before.
Uh-huh. Okay.
They call this the poker room. I think the guys came up here to play poker.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's a,
Yeah,
yeah, but
guys.
that's not original. Yeah. I think that they just put it in here for effect.
What are you getting?
But these are, the dressers are original. I don't know about the bed.
It's right in this area.
Cloth wallpaper, right? Yes.
The movie to gunfight.
It's original wallpaper, but but,
Interesting.
it's
That's bad luck.
Oh, no, that just adds to it.
There was some here, I just felt it. There's something here.
Uh-huh.
Look, they actually have long closets too. Usually it's like armoires and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, well, that was, as it said, that was a later addition. There were no closets in any of the rooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can feel it too. It's kind of like it's lived in.
So those were
Feels
added
lived
later.
in.
No. No.
Okay, be careful, Luke, your bag.
Okay.
About to clear off the dresser there.
There's a presence in this room that's strong.
Oh, yeah.
It has a vibration to it, very spiritual.
Shoot pictures.
Maybe it's Hank Williams Jr.
Maybe.
It's Hank. I'm a Hank fan. This camera does a little bit of pixelation of the screen. doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I've noticed that.
Uh-huh.
They do make a comment about the floors. These floors were not meant to be uncovered, is what it says in this thing right here. The flooring is pine planks and was never meant to be uncovered. I'm assuming they covered it with rugs. You know, they didn't have carpeting back then, so they probably just used big area rugs like one in the hallway. But this was a sitting room. Of course, this is another one of the fireplaces. That's original furniture. The armoire and the dresser are original to the house. I don't know about the settee and stuff.
I like these bedrooms.
And I think
That would be perfect for a seance.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? That would be perfect for a seance. I'm sorry. Yes.
the last bedroom is, this was Audie's room. This is the room that the lady that sold the house to us, this is where she stayed.
Oh, okay. Wow. See the water problem? Oh, wow.
I know.
No, but I mean, it feels lived in, though. You can feel, you know.
This is Audie's picture, a younger picture of her. This furniture is called Bird's Eye Maple.
Right.
It's purchased in Galveston before the turn of the century. Dresser is a picture of Austin Jr. I don't see a picture of Austin Jr.
Good old days.
Anyway, some of these pictures are original. I'm not sure which ones. Okay, where's the little guy that was asking about the crow's nest? Are you asking about the crow's nest?
Oh, the widow's walk.
Okay. In the top of this closet, see the little door? Is a small hole. It's the only access to the attic. And when you go up through there, you have to literally crawl and pull yourself up. There's not even a stairway or anything. That's how you get up there. That's the reason why it's not open to the public.
Why didn't they just build stairs?
I don't know.
Maybe it's a secret hiding spot.
I have no idea.
Maybe they needed.
Yeah.
Behind this door is
You have to get a ladder, and then it leads to the roof hatch. On the top is a 10 by 10 platform that's bounded by a balustrade, which was recently restored. But
Is it behind this door? Is that what's another personal bathroom?
I'll show that to you. That's like a butler pantry where they stored things like linens and things like that. Let's see. They call that Miss Lucy's sewing room. We can go in there now. I'll
Okay.
take you through there.
It opens up to the balcony, doesn't it?
Right. Mm-hmm. That's right. And that goes up to the Widow's Peak. That door up there.
I want to do it.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Johnny, that goes up to the Widow's Peak right there. It's like a tunnel you have to kind of clamber up. No steps. I guess it's to make it hard to get up into. I don't
They
know.
may have had money up there or something like that.
Valuables, perhaps?
Valuables.
Okay, watch your step. These stairs are pretty steep.
Okay.
And if you're tall, you'll need to watch your head.
Yeah, watch your head, Luke.
Gotta do the classic Alyssa style stair shot of the group. Actually, I patented this on the Battleship Texas.
So you want to do it
Touch the
again?
top of it. That's awesome.
Go ahead, Peyton.
You want to do it again, Battleship Texas?
Sure. Maybe in about 4 or 5 months.
I'm all for it.
The Battleship?
No, not others.
Oh, they're cleaning up down there.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I'll go with you. I'll go with you, Elmo.
Okay.
Because this time I know where the ghost is.
Yeah, I know. And plus, I now have a contact that works on board. In addition to Charles Moore.
You're about to have two.
Oh, cool. Really? Okay, cool.
Can you come here a minute? Are you busy?
A wooden countertop.
Do you know the
About
story
time.
about when it talks about the cubby hole under the staircase doesn't open into the outside
Yes.
where the iceman can fill the ice box to a door in the back of it?
Yes, back here, the lower section of behind the refrigerator here, there was a hole. So he came up the back stairs right there, and from that hole could put ice in the back of the refrigerator, which is what kept the refrigerator cold.
Yeah.
They never actually had to come in the house.
Huh.
Yeah,
Outside back
yeah,
there.
from outside. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. There was a hole, those bottom two sections, and he could put ice in the refrigerator that was here from outside the house.
I got a story that's almost the same thing as this one. Back in the days of slavery, like in Georgia, there was this man who was very wealthy plantation
I know
owner.
these cabinets.
He had slaves go somewhere north and bring back ice down south. And they basically busted through the roof of the house, and they basically invented their own way, the AC in their own way. They basically not a large vent all the way from the roof, all the way down to the man's room.
Yeah.
And they placed a little shaft, kind of like
Yeah, in 1903,
down below the shaft itself, ice.
Yeah.
So every time wind blew down through the shaft, it would catch all that ice, and the wind would catch colder, and it would blow out him because he was a very sick man. He couldn't move too much.
Yeah.
And when I heard
So it kept him cool by blowing, yeah.
and that's one of the first ways that man actually invented the AC unit.
Yeah.
But he was willing to do all that. He was rich, whoever it was.
Yeah.
Okay, notice the extra long room in the corner over here. I'm assuming that is an original, if not the original to the house. They use things like that to clean the ceilings and the cobwebs and stuff because they're just so tall, you can't get up there and get any of that stuff. But before the cabinets were built, the kitchen was furnished with work tables, pie safes, and freestanding Hoosier cabinets. Of course, we talked about the cubby hole, and this is the butler's pantry.
This wall right here. Yeah, all of this.
All of
There was
this.
a wall right here in this
And this was
doorway.
the butler's pantry.
Right.
And it had glass doors. At one time, this area was a dead end, and there was a dumbwaiter that carried food to the upstairs. I bet it also carried dolls and toys. And that's all there is.
Excellent. Bravo.
We love his house.
We do too.
It's
The
beautiful.
part about it that I love the most.
It's very Galveston.
Is that for some
A lot of the
reason,
houses are like,
stairs,
yeah.
You go up in the attic. And if I can, I want to do some research in this house and try to find out what
We can have it overnight for 95 bucks.
I don't know. I didn't really
Do they have activity here?
see.
None reported, but I don't think they've actually looked for any. Yeah, y'all got to see these bedrooms upstairs. Did you just get here?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to rush y'all.
No, it's okay.
I just had this set up for 1 o'clock.
You gotta keep your schedule.
Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, okay, you can go in that way.
That's awesome.
I know, here.
Watch the mirror.
Night shot. Is there anybody here? Can you give us a name?
Me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there anybody here? Can you give us a name? Do you want to make contact with us? Peyton picked up a lot of activity in this bedroom over here. Peyton. Just go around killing lights. What was her name? Audie Lewis Hill? Miss Hill, you here? Miss Hill, wake up. Wake up, Miss Hill. Hmm.
Picture of this room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, try it out.
This is okay.
Yeah,
Like this, right?
yeah. And bring them into you a little bit.
Oh, wait, I have to use it.
Yeah, bring it in a little. Yeah, you got it.
I could pick something up and make sure. Okay. Straighten it up.
Ask it to show you the way.
Cross if there's someone in here.
Try that right now.
Because I've got electricity standing over there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Going to the direction that I want to go.
I'd move around a little. I'd move around a little.
Yes.
Yeah, try, just let them guide you. follow them. Poker room. That's where they play poker. This bed was made by Hardin County prisoners. Yeah. Ooh, that fan feels good. This bed was made by Hardin County prisoners. Don't do that. Don't. It might come down.
It ain't.
I just sense the presence I hear showing on. Just ask if there's someone here. Lost the lights. And that rocket chair started moving, but that may be the wind.
Oh yeah, it's pretty windy out there. Yeah, it's pretty windy out there. Is there anybody here?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that.
I know.
I'm not doing that.
No.
And it's strong.
It's tugging, isn't it?
Yeah.
You did left, now right?
Okay. Okay. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Miss Hill? Is that you, Miss Hill? Miss Hill, are you here? Lois? Lois?
Hey, did they say this place had slaves?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had servants. Uh-huh,
You want me
yeah.
to try?
Most places.
It is, yeah.
The last lady to live here was Lois Hill.
It's right here in this area. Okay, now it's. Okay, now the right one's moving out. Oh, that's good. Okay, there's something.
Are you a little girl? Can you cross for yes?
Sorry, I'm not doing that.
Can I use it real quick?
No, please do.
There's like a little girl here. She's like 6 or 7. I don't know why I want to say Penelope.
You don't know why? What?
Why I want to say Penelope. Is there someone here? Can you cross the rods for yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's her. What, is there a name?
And it was knocked over.
Was it? Yeah, that's her.
We need to find out what her name is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a trip. Let me get a picture. That's a trip. Yeah, no, totally. I can see her in that white dress. I saw her. Look. Please look at those. I saw her running around in a little white dress, like kind of skipping along.
Is she dying? That's the question.
Yeah, she died. Right,
Is that what she said?
Oh, she's. I didn't hear nothing about her.
And maybe she
But
grew
let's
up here
ask
as a
her.
little girl.
Let's take
Yeah,
it.
I want to. Well, they'll know. We'll ask her about the picture.
Well, let's just take it.
Because can we touch it?
Yeah.
We're not touching it?
No, we're not supposed to touch anything.
You're not supposed to touch nothing?
No.
Well, it was knocked over, that's why.
Okay.
How's that?
Yeah, I would leave it, but we can tell the tour guide that we did find a 6 or 7-year-old girl named Penelope. Is that what you got,
That's
Penelope?
what I think.
Maybe Polly or Paulette or
It's a P, but
Polly,
I'm pretty sure
Polly?
it's Penelope.
But I
Penelope?
felt, I don't know, I could just feel right here something.
Well, when I was in this room, I had a hard time breathing.
Right here, though, right here, I just felt something right here. I don't know why.
I mean, I would say like tuberculosis in this room or something.
Really? That's probable. Very probable.
What do we ask? Can you ask them since you were here?
The younger.
Would I be using this?
Yeah. There's 2 tour guides. I think the younger one's your better bet. The shorter one and the kind of the nurse's outfit.
I kind of messed with my head. I know, you could do it too.
Yeah, I broke out in a little sweat there. Yeah, that was Miss Hill's room. This was the room she slept in until she left the house.
Who's room?
Miss Hill. Lois Hill. Her name's right up here. That's her picture right there. That's Miss Hill.
This right here?
Uh-huh. She was the last resident. And this was her room. Interesting. She smoked. Oh, really? Okay. I'm gonna step outside for a little bit. Well, maybe I'll go back up. Don't miss this opportunity.
That's not Audie, I don't believe.
Is there a little girl?
Yeah, we'll take it downstairs and compare it to the other ones, to the family tree down there.
Was there a little girl that died here?
Yeah, they have it up on a poster board.
Anderson on 85 Main Street, that's the photographer. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say the pictures of, let me go get the other pictures. The pictures we have of Audie when she was little.
I bet it's
Miss Hill? Yeah, that's Hill. Yeah. Yeah, I bet that's her. Look at the pose. It's almost identical.
See, look, yeah,
I think it's her.
may have been.
That's Miss Hill, right?
This is the lady, Audie, that's who we bought the house from. Yeah, see these are the pictures we have of Audie. See that one looks a little, yeah. See, yeah, I think it's
All right.
either, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pick up any paranormal messages from a ghost that I think's up there. I'm trying to pick up her soul. I want to see if she wants to say anything to me or us. She is very much. I mean, she's very curious about us. She's actually overwhelmed with curiosity about us.
Hmm.
Yeah, if I were her, I wouldn't blame her either.
Yeah.
Who? What? Who are ghost hunters?
John Tom, the guy that's right here, he was actually the last one that died. He died in 19.
It's like she wants to follow
He died
us.
in
It's like
90.
she wants to know more about us.
4 or 95. We actually have a tape recording of him once we bought the house, and he told us stories of when, you know, the house from when he was little, and yeah, we actually have a tape recording of him telling us about the house.
Wow.
John Tom.
Do you have any history of how each one of them passed away?
No, I don't. I sure don't. That'd be something interesting. We may have to do that sometime.
Because, you know, when you have to find, because I felt something around my throat, but, you know, and she had a, so I was
It was just natural life here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this. Designed by Frank T. Smith of Beaumont and built in 1902. This is the home of James L. and Martha Slater Kirby. Kirby Lumber Company.
And she is very, very curious about us. I think that for the first time in her life, either as a human or a spirit, she's now met ghost hunters and she's a lot more about us.
Good old southern home.
But this house,
It's muggy out here. It's cooled off quite a bit, but it's muggy. Boy, it's... Yeah, we're about to call it a wrap here. Yeah. Well, what she was saying was that this was really the main street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really Main Street. This is the thriving part right here, town. Because they were the town.
Yeah, that's right.
And everything else was
This little old bitty alley. You know, I'm surprised. There's got to be servants' quarters in the back.
You would think so. Unless they've fallen down.
Yeah, they probably got tore down.
the stairs leading down the back.
Was there any kind of a building out there at all? Wasn't there some kind of little shed?
Yeah.
if this thing had been built back in the 1800s, this would have been a perfect house, looking like it was a plantation. But no, it's not that old. It wouldn't have
Okay, that's a wrap.
long after all that.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, there's a coffee pot over there.
I might have to buy some coffee.
Anybody can use this.
Oh, thanks.
Well,
I think Luke's probably going to want to.
we're at Indian Springs
Well, we were
Camp.
talking about running into town and
We just busted camp. We got the whole place to ourselves. Hey, you guys, wait up for me. This is the lodge.
Hey, there's our first aid
I
kit.
cleaned my room.
Kick
Right
that
here.
fan on up there.
You know what? We can turn on all the fans.
Is that, no, that doesn't turn on.
Oh, it's dimmer.
What are we?
It's right here, but it has no plug.
Oh, okay, it's probably short.
No, this is what we need to sleep.
Hell, maybe, huh? This would be better.
Yeah.
How do we turn this on?
Oh, look for the cord. Well, you'd think that would be it.
It's a yellow cord.
It's a yellow cord.
Try that. Nope.
No?
That turns on the fan.
Oh, here's a fan right here, a box fan. This is actually cooler than those weak-ass ACs.
Hey, if you want to play soccer in here, there's a soccer ball. Or volleyball.
Now we're talking.
Hey, they have a Yahtzee game.
Cool.
Yahtzee. Okay, I claim my This is our Donnie, this is where we're sleeping.
Y'all sleeping in here?
Yeah, why not? Why the
Think
hell?
about it, baby. Think about it.
If I'd known, you know, I would have.
Better. So you can see all around. You see? Oh, look at that picture. You know what I'm saying? This is perfect for you.
I'm the
But yeah, it looks like we could throw a mattress on the ground too.
Oh, that's not cool.
What?
There's this huge spider web.
Right underneath the bed.
Hey, check it out. There's
the fan
tea, garlic powder, salt, ramen,
Ramen.
toilet paper.
You know what that is? It's a survival station. No, but we got fan. It's
got
actually
fan.
cooler than the
And then we
ACs.
have coffee, but we need.
I'll sleep in here.
Yeah, it's pretty agreed. We're all gonna sleep in here.
I'll sleep naked. I hope you don't mind.
So do I.
Don't worry, I'm a big boy. I can handle that. If y'all see some guy walk around here, it's looks like me, and I'm butt naked or whatever. It's not a grizzly bear. It's me.
I'm
We do the Blair Witch thing where we dance.
Oh, we'll be Blair Witching hard tonight.
Oh man, this is so
Yeah,
good.
that's what I'm saying. We need to go ahead
There
and
you
do
go.
this. We need
Kick that
ice.
back up.
Huh?
Kick that light back on. There. Excellent.
Ice and coffee.
Oh, did it turn on?
Now it's like.
Yes. There's running water. Oh, no, the fan. I thought the fan was loose. You need ice?
Yeah, we need
I don't think
ice.
the ACs, I mean, the refrigerator's working, but we can use the cooler.
Yes. Yeah, ice. Probably need to get them try more soda because. Yeah, all our houses. Ice, soda, coffee.
Let's make a list.
Sweating like me, Peyton.
Yeah.
This works.
Yeah.
I like this round.
Yeah.
I like, we'll just sweep, we'll take one, we can sweep it up, break it off, play poker.
Did you find there's a
Play poker.
Yeah, I got my poker going.
Yeah, Texas Hold'em
Are you
haircut.
serious? I don't know how to play.
Ah, Texas Hold'em?
We'll teach you.
Okay.
Oh, beer?
Anybody like
Beer?
Yeah.
As long as it's in moderation, I don't think we're gonna get like,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
pick you up a bag. Oh. Remember what I was telling you that we couldn't do on the bus?
I need some zigzags.
We were talking about.
Oh,
We passed by that.
Just kidding. Is that going?
Hey, tell it.
Is that going?
No.
that's.
Is that going?
No, it's not on.
Okay.
Yes, it is. I know.
I don't know. When we passed by
Disclaimer.
that bus graveyard, where it had its sign, school buses for sale or
bag.
She just now got it?
Yeah.
Wow.
He said, look, a reefer over there, or look, a reefer or something
Yeah, it
like
was a
that.
hay reefer.
Because I was talking about getting a CDL to help drive the
Yeah.
bus, and he said, look, a reefer. I said, now hell no, y'all ain't gonna be blowing down no damn speed on the bus while I'm driving the bitch.
I was talking about the tractor.
black and white uniform.
That's a bar. Sounds like a bar.
God, girl. Are we
Here.
Is it a sign?
This is pretty cool. I like this.
There's like spiders
Alright,
all
so
over
are we
that.
sure that we can get beer here? This isn't a dry county, right? Did we pass a liquor store somewhere along the way?
Yeah, we did. Remember, we were looking for a gas station, but we found a
Was
liquor
it up
store.
the road where we missed?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that, we can always go back to Brookshire Brothers, I guess.
Hardin County Liquor or something like
They
that.
probably
I'll
have
buy the stop.
I'm the only.
Everybody's gonna kind of pick up the line.
I'm the only person in this whole group that doesn't drink any alcohol at all.
Well, you
that's
can-
fine.
It's your first night, baby.
Oh no.
You don't have to if you don't want to. There's no pressure
It's our
with
first to
us.
everything.
No pressure, but you don't
Oh
want
my
to,
God.
you
But y'all
I'm
have
sorry,
all
Peyton.
the liquor y'all want.
Don't worry, you're with me.
No.
We'll get you the
I might drink a beer, but that's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, in moderation, just enough to...
the way I'm sweating. It wouldn't be a good idea.
I said in moderation.
Yeah, a little.
You
Yeah.
know, a 12 pack.
Yeah,
Everybody gets one.
sounds good.
And I get two. Okay, see, there's 8 of us. One, and what do you have in your
I normally drink 5.
I'll give you half
so
of mine.
I can drink a 6-pack by myself, so y'all don't...
Don't do it or you'll start
Oh, yeah. We have to pay for the
Yeah, we need to go ahead.
15 extra, so we still owe him 15 per cabin.
Yeah,
But he gave us the whole. He gave us the whole place.
So we
Yeah.
just owe him $30.
Right. I owe him
put
15,
20
and you owe him. Yes, so did I.
So someone's gonna pay.
Yeah.
It's my spot right
How much
here.
we owe the land?
I spent
Okay.
$45 in gas and I didn't get.
I know. We need to do the math on this because I've already put 20 in myself.
I know.
So what we need to do is, okay, the number of people, 2, 4, 6, 8.
How about
Okay, we've got 8 people. Divide that 70 by 8. 8 times 8 is 64. So it'd
Just
be,
use my
like $8 a piece?
yeah, we could call it $8 each. And you and I have already paid our 8. So they give it to us, and then we just take what we owe them and put it in the box. And that way we get reimbursed
We get reimbursed?
for our deposit that we put out.
Oh, you mean we get ours back? Oh.
Yeah, so we only pay you $8 each. Does that sound right? That way we're spreading the cost across both cabins. Because you would have come up short. You only had 2 people. And I had a full cabin. Shelly, baby, that's not necessary right now. Okay. What? Hey, wait a minute. What do we do if we don't have money to play for?
No, we're not playing strip poker.
No, I mean, what do we use for money?
I got chips.
Oh, okay.
You got what? Chips. She got chips.
Chips, baby.
What?
My lesbian shirt with the rainbow.
Oh,
Since I'm a lesbian, I'll wear this shirt.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, if you're a lesbian, so be it.
So when did
I'm a
you
liberal.
first start feeling this way?
Shut up.
Oh, dang.
No, it's
You
true,
tickled me.
You're getting incriminating evidence. What?
Oh, I just said, if you are a lesbian, so be it. I'm a liberal.
I'm a staunch
Start saying
reformist. I'm out to reform the world. Whew. Stand in front of the fan.
Amy, you want to put your...
Go dry out.
Are you going to sit in the cabin or in here?
You know,
What do you mean dry off?
if
That's bug spray.
if anybody gets really sick, you can fire up the cab and go to sleep in the air if you need to. Seriously. So I don't know.
Aaron, you know it's going to cool off at night. The leaves are natural.
It will cool off quite a bit tonight.